and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I decided to throw together products for a full face of all affordable products, and I did get some new stuff in the mail today. I got the Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette, their setting spray, and also I got a brush set, so now I can do a lot more with my eye looks than I was able to, and I'm super glad that I have a lot more brushes to choose from. So this is kind of a first impressions as well as the affordable products. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to know how I got this look, then just keep watching. So I'm just going to get right into the video, and I'm going to prime my eyes with the first affordable product, which is my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Fair. Don't worry, I did get some new stuff, and then so this is kind of a little bit of a first impressions as well as an affordable products video. I do have a lot more stuff coming in the mail that I'm super excited to try. Now to set my eyes, I'm going to go in with the Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade Fair. And to set that down, I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild brush like I usually do. Using, which is the Dare to Create palette, Morphe's Holiday Collection palette. I really want to play with the colors in here, and I also have a brand new Morphe brush set. Today I want to create, I don't know, these colors over here in this corner, like, oh my god, I just dug my nail. This color right here and this one are calling my name so bad. I really want to use those. I think that's what I'm going to do today. And for those of you who don't really know anything about this palette, it obviously has so many awesome shades in here. And like these are all your really nice transition shades. And for this look that I'm going for, I'm going to use this shade for my transition shade. I'm going to use this big fluffy crease brush. And also along with this palette, I got the Morphe setting spray, and this stuff, I haven't used it, but I did spray it to see how it smelled, and it smells so good. It smells like a perfume, but not like heavy or anything. It's just, it has a really nice fresh scent. And I also got a brand new Morphe brush set with 12 eye brushes, which I'm super excited for. None of these do have numbers on them because they are from Set, so I don't know what ones they are. Or what ones they're like. So we're excited to use these, and they came in this cute little leather case. And this brush set was $25, and this Morphe palette was, I think, $38, which is on the higher side for Morphe palettes. But think you get all these awesome shades and really good quality, so it's definitely worth it. And Morphe is more of an affordable product, so I did want to throw that in there in this video, just because it is worth it. I'm going to take that first transition shade, and with this big fluffy crease brush, I'm just gonna fluff that into the crease. Now that the transition shade is on, I am going to go in with this really pretty, like, I don't know, fuchsia magenta shade. It's not as fluffy, it's a little bit more tapered. I'm gonna go in with that and put that in the crease. And I kind of want to go for a halo eye with this look, but when this came in the mail today, I did swatch it, but I haven't put it on my eyes except for like right before this video. And they blend really well. All the shadows are really creamy and really nice. And I also really, really like these brushes. They work better than any brush I've ever had. And I'm super glad that I have real brushes now, so I don't have to use the same ones every single time. I am really just kind of trying to like blow this out and get creative with it, because I mean, this is the Dare to Create palette, and I really wanted to play around with the really cool colors in here, and we're just going to see how it turns out. Plus, I think I'm going to film another video with my cousin after this, so I hope it turns out, because I really don't want to have to redo my makeup for that. Alright, so I think the pink is on pretty heavy. So now, to add the middle shade, which I'm really super excited for, maybe I should darken it up first. Just to deepen up the outer and inner corners, I'm going to go in with the shade right next to that magenta one that we just used, which is this one. It's just like a darker version of it. It's a little less pink. It's a little more red. And I'm going to take that on an even smaller taper blending brush. It's not very different than the one we just used. It's a little bit more flat than fluffy. So I'm going to take that darker shade on that one and just really focus that on the inner and outer corners. I don't want to blend it up at all. I just want to give it some depth. So now that that is a little bit more deep, I'm going to go in with the middle shade, which I'm super excited for. I am a little bit worried though because it isn't super foil like all the other ones. It's more of like, it just has like a really nice sheen to it almost. But I might add some glitter to make it a little bit more glam if I need to. And that is this shade right here. By the way, these have names. I don't even... Alright, so it does come with this like insert with all the names on it. I totally forgot. The transition shade that I used is called Bear. And the magenta shade I used in the crease is Create. The deeper one is Passion. And then the one I'm about to put on my lid is called Snatched. I think I'm gonna use this one right here. It's a super tiny flat brush. These are really super soft though. Like they're not really stiff or anything. These are definitely really great brushes. I'm just gonna take some of the shade Snatched. And I am doing this on a dry brush. And we're gonna see how it works, and if not, I'll wet it. But I'm just gonna apply that to the center of my lid. Oh yeah, I think I'm really gonna like this. Alright, I am gonna wet this and see what happens. Just because I want to see if it makes it a little bit more metallic. It does definitely make it a little bit more vibrant. So now that that's on, I'm just gonna take the big fluffy tapered one that we used for the first magenta shade, and I'm just gonna blend the edges a little bit. Add a little bit of sparkle to it, just because I feel like it is just a little bit dull because it doesn't have that metallic finish that most of the shimmers in here do. Alright, so now that that is on the center of the eye, it is very wild, and I think the outer corners and stuff need to be a little bit more dark. So I'm going to take that, the smallest tapered blender that I used with that darker maroon shade, and apply a little bit more of that to the outer and inner corners. I actually don't think that's even dark enough. There's the shade next to that, which is, let's see, which is the shade Forever, and it's just another matte, and it's a little bit more of a darker plum shade, which is this corner one right here. And I'm gonna take that same, the smallest tapered brush, and actually apply that one to my outer corners and inner corners, just because I feel like it's not getting that dark, like, depth to it, you know. Because the middle shade isn't super, it's not like sparkly or anything, I think I'm just going to take a little bit of this Hard Candy liquid eyeliner in the shade, I don't know what shade this is, but it's just a really pretty silver eyeliner from Hard Candy. Another affordable product. You can get this at Walmart. And I know this is a liner, but I'm just going to apply a little bit of it to the center of my eye right on top of that, I don't even know what to call it, the really bright shade, Snatched. in the middle of my lid, just to give it a little something. Alright, so now to continue with the rest of the eyes, I'm going to curl my lashes. The rest of the eyes, I'm just going to curl my lashes, pop on some mascara, and for this video I'm going to be using my Kokie Volume Length Mascara because this is affordable, and I'm just going to pop on some of the... I am wearing a new pair of lashes this time. What a shocker. I know, I bought a different pair. This is the Ardell Double Ups. These are the double wispies, and I'll be honest, they look quite similar to the ones that I always wear. But they're, I don't know, they're more wispy than like full. So I'm just going to put all that on and I will be right back. Alright, so lashes are on, and if you're wondering what I use for lash glue, I've just been using this Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with aloe in it. This is also an affordable product. You can get this any drugstore, I think. To prime my face, I'm using the e.l.f. Lit From Within Primer. At least I think that's what it's called. I got this really cool thing from Physicians Formula. It's called Rosé All Day Oil-Free Serum. It's just, it smells just exact rosé all day. It smells like roses. It smells really good, actually. And it's just sort of, it's really glowy. This is what it looks like. It's in like a glass container, and it's got a little dropper. And it's white, but it has like, I want to say almost like holographic, like a pink shift to it a little bit. And I've been using this, I don't know, I've been using it for the past couple days, and I really like it. It's really, really hydrating. I'm like dropping it on my cheeks right here, my forehead. Damn, there's your shit. No, the dropper on my fucking sucks, I don't use it. On my nose and on my chin. And I don't recommend you actually use this as like a primer, because it doesn't really work that good as a primer, but it adds a really nice glow to the skin, and it sinks in, so it's not like silicone or weird. It's not oily. This is definitely something I really want to wear in like the summertime without any other makeup on. Alright, so for foundation, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc-Free All-in-One ABC Cushion Foundation. Could not have picked a longer name. And this is in the shade Light. I'm just going to be applying this with my damp EcoTool sponge. I did try this out for the first time the other day, and I actually really like it. And I also got the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, but I think I'm going to make a whole separate video for that because that's a whole other story. But I'm just going to dip my Beauty Blender right into the cushion. Believe it or not, this is actually a pretty, I'd say this is a medium coverage foundation. It's not super light coverage. I could just be putting a lot on, but anyways, for my concealer, I'm going back in with my tried and true, only concealer I ever use, which is my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 15 Fair. Set that down. I'm going to be going back in with that Fit Me powder. just going to kind of let that bake a little bit and do my brows off camera really quick. Alright, so eyebrows are on and I'm just going to dust away that powder. And I'm just going to use this giant fluffy brush. For the lower lash line, I still don't really know what I want to do. I'm going to take that first, the second like magenta shade we use, the more maroon one, just on this really flat and stiff brush from that Morphe set, and I'm just gonna put that on my outer corner. I'm only gonna bring it about halfway. Alright, then using that same brush, I'm gonna dip into the shimmer shade that we put on the middle of the lid and put that on the other half of the lower lash line. Alright, just to blend that out a little bit more, I'm gonna take this. There's two different like pencil brushes in here. There's a fat one and a small one. I think I'm gonna take the fatter one and just take that first transition shade we used and dust that underneath of those. Alright, and for mascara on the lower lash line, I'm just going to put that Kokie mascara that I put on the top lashes. Moving on to the face. For contour, since this is an affordable makeup video, I think I'm going to go in with my favorite drugstore bronzer of all time, which is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And this is the darker of the two shades. For those of you who don't know, this smells like a tropical dream. I've had this for, I've hit pan on it like long ago. And I know this might sound kind of gross, but I've had this for, I want to say like 2 years now, and I still haven't gone through a whole thing, and I use it a lot. I'm actually going to take that NYX brush that was for the foundation, because I actually really like it for contour, because it really hugs the cheekbone really nice, and I'm going to use that one. Actually, I totally forgot to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. So, to do that, I'm going to take this e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in the shade Moonlight Pearls. Looks like this. And I'm going to take, this other flat shader brush from the Morphe brush set. Just apply it to my brow bone. Alright, I don't have any affordable blush actually, so I'm going to use my Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush like I've been using. I do know that the Maybelline Fit Me blushes are really nice, and Wet n Wild blushes are really nice. I just don't have any. I've never really been huge on blush. Alright, now for my favorite part that I've been waiting for this whole entire video. For highlight, I'm going to go in with my new Revlon Photo Ready Galaxy Dream highlighting palette. And I was just at Meijer the other day and I discovered this. And it looks like this. I don't really think you can see it all that well. It does come with a really nice mirror. And it's like a heavy packaging and everything. It's really great quality. It is kind of pricier for the drugstore. I think it was like $17.99. But it is really nice, and I'll swatch all the colors on. Usually what I like to do with setting spray is just kind of take my beauty blender and just kind of tap it all into the skin, just because it kind of just settles on the little hairs on your face. Just want to tap it all in. Alright, so here's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this affordable makeup tutorial, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!